Welcome back to another episode of Anxiety Doesn't Own Me. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson, and I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to heal their anxiety naturally. The mind is such a powerful thing that it can believe certain thoughts that we have as actually it being reality. And I'm going to explain to you throughout this episode of what I mean. But it's such a powerful tool and it's such a powerful force that we have that it's an amazing, beautiful thing that we have. And right now, a lot of us, what we're experiencing with the anxiety, it feels like our mind is literally playing us, literally tricking us. And the way it's working, and it's so strong and it's affecting us that we cannot operate properly. And it's so hard for us just to do day-to-day things because the mind right now is not operating correctly. Meaning, doesn't mean that you're going insane. It just means that your nervous system right now, your sympathetic nervous system, is just not operating correctly. And your amygdala is misfiring signals that we are in danger, but really we're not. So our mind right now isn't operating correctly because of that. But we can see how powerful it is. But the thing is, we still have the power in controlling our mind and controlling our thoughts. And we need to do it in the right way. Not trying not to think about something, or not trying to fight something, or not trying to have a certain thought or feel a certain thing. We don't want to do that because, again, like we spoke about before in the past episodes, that creates more pressure. But what we could do in this situation is change our thought process of what we have in our mind, and that's going to change the way we feel because our thoughts create a emotion and our emotions create certain actions. Now, we can picture certain situations in a negative way or we can picture them in a positive way. Like, for example, after work, it was about yesterday, I think it was about like 6:30 and I was walking home. I didn't take the car yesterday. I just wanted to walk home because I enjoy that. I like walking. And on the way home, I know my wife, she was at home with our two kids yesterday because one of the kids didn't have any daycare because it was just a vacation, a little bit of vacation. So I was like kind of like rushing home to make sure that she was okay, that she was okay with the two kids, because I know that's very overwhelming for anybody, and I know that's hard for her to deal with two kids, trying to put one kid to sleep and the other kid is not. So I was trying to rush home, and I was like just picturing in my mind of like what's happening in the house, like the craziness that's happening in the house. But I stopped myself. I said, whoa. I'm like, why is it that right away am I thinking that something, like something bad is going to happen, or that something bad is happening, or that my wife is she's just overwhelmed, the house is just going crazy, and she's just like tired and exhausted. Like, why am I right away thinking that way? I'm like, wait. I'm like, let's try to change that and think in our mind that, you know what, that my wife is happy, that our kids are happy and they're just laughing, and I'm coming over there and everything is chill and relaxed and nothing is going crazy. And like, let's just think that way. Number one, my entire emotional state changed. I was walking home much calmer instead of like trying to rush there. Yeah, of course, I wanted to get there as soon as possible to help out, 100%. But at the same time, I wasn't like stressing out, and I wasn't like having that reality that I put in my mind that that's what was happening. And I changed the entire reality and thinking like, you know what? They're having a good time. My wife is laughing. The kids are laughing. And I instilled that. And you know what's crazy? What happened? Whenever I walked in the house, that's exactly what was happening. The positive things that I was thinking about. And it's amazing how the mind works. We can think about something and it makes us feel that certain thing because the mind cannot differentiate between if it's actually happening or not. We can, but the mind can't. So if we instill in ourselves certain positive traits, certain positive thoughts, that's going to help us to feel much better. That's going to help us to feel much calmer. Then whenever we right away think that something bad is going to happen, or that, I'm afraid of having a panic attack, or I am going away somewhere and I think something bad is going to happen. But why right away we think that way? Let's think more of a, hopeful way and more of a positive way, just like I did whenever I was going home. That, let's think about how the house actually is, like in my own reality, because that's going to help me at the end of the day and being much calmer whenever I get into the house. Instead of being stressed out trying to get home, and whenever I do get home and everything is fine, I'm like, what did I get stressed out for? For what reason? It didn't help me out at all. And we can apply this with everything. In every situation, we can apply this. We can apply this whenever we're dating somebody and we don't know if that person likes us or not. We're kind of nervous and we're right away thinking negatively that the person doesn't really like us and like they're bored of us and I wasn't that interesting and this and that. Or we can think in ourselves like, you know what? That person actually found me really interesting. That person actually was attracted to me. You know, we can try to think more positive things in ourselves and that helps us to calm down. Why is it that right away we believe the negative? It's because we're just used to it. We are programmed that way. It doesn't matter from who. It can be from your parents. It can be from your teachers. It can be from your friends. It can be from TV. It can be from social media. It can be from your spouse. It doesn't really matter where, but we're programmed that way from those things, and that's affecting us. What we need to do is change the neurons, change that into like washing ourselves out and thinking more positively and instilling this, and that will help us to feel much calmer. But that does take time, of course. It's not going to be from today to tomorrow that all of a sudden you always need to be positive thinking. Like, no, you got to think positively. Don't think negatively. No, negative thoughts are going to happen. They are going to come. We just need to acknowledge it. Like, okay, you know what? I'm having a negative thought over here. That's number one. And number two, okay, you know what? Maybe let's try to look at it in a different kind of situation. Like yesterday when I was walking home, I didn't just push out the negative thought. No, I challenged it. I'm like, wait, why am I thinking that right away? Who says that's going to happen? Maybe something else is going to happen. And I went with the flow. I didn't like try to stop it. Like, no, don't think this way. This is wrong to think this way. No. It's okay that I thought that way. We just want to change it because it doesn't help us at the end of the day. It doesn't help us whatsoever when we think that way. And of course, I told you before is that you are just naturally going to think negatively. And this is why I'm trying to show you guys that trying to control the thoughts that you have and not trying to think negatively will impact you. Will put a lot more pressure on yourselves, on your sympathetic nervous system. And the key is, and the goal is not to put pressure on it. And this way, we aren't putting pressure, but trying to control our thoughts because our thoughts are going to pop up. But eventually, whenever we have that negative thought popping up, right, what's going to happen is that whenever we challenge it and bring in the like, wait, let's thinking about it in a positive way and let's bring in the hopefulness of what's going to happen, that's eventually going to start washing out the negativity and eventually get to the point where you're going to start thinking naturally positive thoughts. We're going to start thinking naturally positive thoughts about yourself, right? A lot of us, we think negative things about ourselves, that we're not good, that we're weak, that we're not capable, that we're dumb, that we're stupid, whatever it is, right? We put that negative thing about ourselves, but does that actually help us? No, it doesn't. So why do we listen to it? Because we believe it? Let's change the belief. Where's the proof of that? And like everybody brings up the proof, like, oh, this person said that, or this person said this, and one time I did this and I looked like a fool, or I made a stupid mistake over here. But how many times that you did everything right? How many times that you didn't make a mistake? What is good about you? What's that? What about that part? That's also truth. Why not focus on that more? Why not feed that more? Instead of feeding the negative part. Why believe only in that? Has it helped you till now? No, it hasn't helped you. So why not change it? Why not start taking baby steps every single day and start writing down? I always tell people, write down good things about yourself, good things that you did do, good things about, in situations, whatever it is. Write good things and you'll see eventually you start getting used to it and you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling calmer. Your anxiety is going to reduce significantly. So we need to try to, again, not stop the thoughts, not to stop the negative thoughts, but to change them, to start looking at it in a different way. Just like I did yesterday when I was walking home, I didn't shove out my negative thoughts. I never do. I listen to what it has to say. I say, thank you very much, but, because everything before but is just doesn't mean anything, right? So, but this and this and this can actually really happen. So whenever we do that, we're not trying to stop the negative thoughts, but what we're doing, we're adding the positive thoughts, and eventually that's going to wash out the negativity, and it's going to lower the amount of negativity that you have, and you're going to start thinking more positively about situations naturally. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to deal with your anxiety and help you on your journey to overcome it, I created Calmly CBD, where it specifically helps you to calm down your anxiety and panic attacks. And as well, it doesn't make you feel drowsy, it doesn't make you feel sleepy, and it helps you to just feel calm so you can actually do things throughout the day like work, drive, go out, and do whatever you like in a more calmer state of mind. As well as not addictive or has any side effects or any withdrawals, which this way can actually help you to heal your anxiety and get you to the destination in overcoming your anxiety much quicker. You can click the link that's in the description. It would say Calmly CBD to place your order today. And then right now it's on sale for a limited time where you can buy one and get the second one free. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people, and the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help. Because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.